My name is Mark Abney. I'm the peanut entomologist at the University of Georgia, and I've got research and extension responsibilities. Well, some of the things that are really exciting me in terms of research on entomology and peanuts is that we're looking at developing economic thresholds for a lot of the pests that we have in peanuts. That's something that the growers really need so they know when to spray or when not to spray, so that we're not wasting money by not treating when we need to, or by over treating when we don't need to be spraying. So that's one of the main things we're doing. Of course, we've got an efficacy testing program where we look at all of the new chemistries and some of the older chemistries on the established pests that we have to determine what is the best product to use for the pests that we have in peanuts. So 2014 has been a very buggy year. We started out early with thrips, very much like in 2013. And then we went straight from that to some caterpillar problems that are probably a little higher than a normal year. But the two things that have really been problematic for us this year have been lesser cornstalk borer and two-spotted spider mite. Those are probably the two most important pests that we have in peanut in Georgia, and they're not a pest every year, but when they are, it can be really problematic. And we have spent a lot of money this year and a lot of heartache trying to control those two pests, because they're very difficult to control, especially in non-irrigated fields with the dry, hot conditions that we've seen in 2014. The research funding that we get from the Georgia Peanut Commission is extremely important to do the kind of work that we do at the University of Georgia. In fact, without that, it would have been very difficult, if not impossible, for me to get my program started. We wrote a grant last year and got some money from the Peanut Commission, which we were able to use to leverage with USDA to get a much bigger grant this year from USDA so that we can work on some of the threshold issues for some of the key pests that we have. And without that support from the Georgia peanut producers, we would not be able to do those sorts of things.